If you're planning to read the Odyssey before the film comes out this year, do yourself a favour and don't go in completely blind. This text absolutely assumes you already know quite a lot about Greek mythology. People, places, entire wars are mentioned with no additional context. Which makes sense because the Odyssey is most likely a culmination of a very long oral tradition where these stories would have been told to audiences that did already know a lot of the background information. I've just finished reading the Odyssey. I absolutely loved it and wouldn't have done as much if I hadn't read these books first. I would say you should definitely still read the original. This has this beautiful flow and rhythm to it that just makes you want to read it aloud. Assuming you didn't read the Iliad at school and you're not an expert on classics, these are the books I'd recommend. Stephen Fry's entire Mythos trilogy, but if you're short on time, you want to read it this year, start with Mythos. This gives you a really entertaining introduction and overview of the Olympian gods. You could then go on to Heroes and Troy before picking up the Odyssey, but this is a really excellent retelling that gives you the story in a more accessible way, so it's in the back of your mind before you dive in. Then we have Circe by Madeline Miller. I actually preferred this to Song of Achilles. Odysseus spends a great deal of time with Circe on his journey home, and this completely expands her story. While the Odyssey takes place after the Trojan War, 1,000 Ships gives you a good background of that war. This just focuses on the perspectives of key women who previously didn't have much of a voice in this history. Silence of the Girls follows Achilles' betrothed throughout the events of the Trojan War. It's a rather bleak one. A lot of people don't realise it's actually the beginning of a series, but very good. Electra covers a few stories around Agamemnon's murder after his return home from Troy, something Odysseus too refers to a lot of times throughout the Odyssey. These represent such a small selection of all the books that you can read. If you have other recommendations, please pop them down below.